This is the second sketchiest thing I have ever seen in my entire life. This box of pills I found at an Asian grocery store in Delaware County, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing there. Lots of different things that required a prescription were being sold. I bought quite a few. This is one that immediately caught my eye. And of course, I asked a store associate to get it for me. They had it behind a case because it's some really good stuff, I guess. But here's the thing. This really doesn't have a whole lot of information on it, as we'll see here. I'm not really sure what this is. All I can tell is that there is a Chicago Bulls logo there. Is that what that is? It looked like it to me. So we do have some Michael Jordan fans, I guess, creating medications nowadays. I have taken a look at this before, and if you look here, I have this box edited because there are some images on here that are not appropriate for church or children. So I had to edit this, or else I wouldn't be able to display this wonderful information for all of these viewers. I honestly forget what the country of origin is for this. I don't know. We'll find out here. I think it probably is from China. But here's another thing. This, Charizard reflective, cute little coloring pattern here. It makes it very difficult to translate. So let's take a look at this, I guess. Try to get what information we can from it. And then I'll actually be taking it here today because this one gets me really excited. The sketchier the pill, the more I want to try it. I'm Grant Harding. I'm a licensed pharmacist in 4 states, and I like to review medications for you guys. So today, I guess we'll call this the bull pill. I don't know. Let's take a look at it. These images are very, very descriptive, so I had to block them off. They are real pictures, by the way. It's not like a cartoon or something. They are real people in those pictures. What's this say here? Oh, this is the Prince pill. That's right. I remember translating this earlier. Original wild power biological Okay, so I do not have pulmonary hypertension, but I'll still be taking this today. Okay, so this is the Prince pill, which is good. We love Prince. We're great fans of Prince around these parts. What is your favorite Prince song? Mine is probably Raspberry Beret. I love Raspberry Beret. The side of the packet. See, it just barely registers in most cases because of that weird reflecting. This says the latest international technology and kidney tone. Ooh, a kidney tonifier. Okay, so we're going to get good toned kidneys here today. I'm excited about that. So yeah, it's not very descriptive, which is what we love to see. Here, there's one missing because I was looking at this for a different reason. But again, I had to block some of these images because they were interesting images for sure. Now, the little leaflet they give you doesn't give much more information, honestly. It's riddled with spelling errors. I'll try to put some of my favorites on here while I'm talking. The only thing it says here about the ingredients is right here. Velvet deer tendon, guiban walnut flesh, hippocampi, medlar rhizome of King Solomonseal, Panax cianorium, roburong, etc. I love it. They list a bunch of things. I don't know what any of them are, honestly, and then etc. No, I know what Panax ginseng is, but I don't know if Panax cianamorium is the same thing. Nobody knows what this really is. This is just things smushed together in a pill. Okay, so it does say Hong Kong here, so I guess this was made in Hong Kong. And we have a great 2,500 milligram per piece, as if anyone knows what that means. I don't know why these supplements do that. So let's get to the goods here. That was for a different reason. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Wow. It's so bright red. I made a comment earlier that this looks like a phenazopyridine tablet. This also looks like an iron tablet, by the way. very similar. So this is a very sturdy pill, very difficult to manipulate. Like, I can't break this, I don't think. Yeah, this is a very professionally made tablet for sure. When it comes to the ingredients for things like this, they really don't do anything. These natural remedies, some are helpful, and I love holistic medicine and I love looking to nature when possible, but a lot of times it's just not. But I know that I can't make a video without at least talking about these. And whenever you look this stuff up, it's very unscientific. They use a lot of buzzwords, but to satisfy your curiosity, I will at least go through them a little bit. A lot of people also get confused. I'm a pharmacist, so we look at medicines and we look at things that appear in guidelines and have FDA approval and stuff. The natural world, I mean, that's more of a naturopath, doctor of naturopathy. So if something isn't relevant in medicine, then I don't know about it. Now, some of these I know just because I've been around, and actually one of these I actually took before. But for the most part, we're not really trained on this stuff. That doesn't mean we ignore it. We don't. There are a couple herbal remedies that we are taught in pharmacy school and people are taught in medical school because they have evidence to support their use. But most of these don't. It's anecdotal hearsay. Anyway, so the first thing here, this velvet deer tendon, I'm assuming that's a mistranslation and it's the deer antler spray thing. This actually is a thing, and I think it works. I have taken this before. It was in a protein supplement I took when I was younger, and I put on like 40 pounds, but I was eating a lot too during that time, but I think it helped. This is also banned in the NFL, the deer antler stuff. Because it kind of works like an IGF-1, an insulin-like growth factor, which would cause somebody to get very big and strong. Guiban, if I'm saying that correctly, it comes from the turtle shell, and it tonifies kidneys, among other things. Don't know what that means. Never wanted my kidneys ever tonified, but I guess they're going to be tonified today. Walnut flesh, not really sure what that's doing there, but hey, good source of healthy fats. I'm not mad about that at all. Hippocampi, I have no idea what that is. This must have been a mistranslation. Medlar, it's a plant that uses my favorite word. It's an antioxidant, which is a thing, but that gets thrown around in the pseudoscience supplement community way too much. And then this rhinizome of King Solomonseal. It's a rhizome, I believe is what they meant to say. It's a plant that supposedly has anti-inflammatory properties, and I mean, that's okay. We have anti-inflammatory meds, though. I don't know which one's better. Inflammation does cause lots of issues, so reducing that is good at times, but only you and your doctor can decide if that therapy is worth it for you. The Panax cyanurium thing, I'm not really sure what they're going for there. Panax ginseng is goated. I like Panax ginseng. Ginseng helps with energy, and I've taken that before, and I definitely noticed a slight difference. It wasn't life-changing, but I liked it. Now, here's the thing. I don't even know if that contained any of that. Like, this pill could be like straight illegal chemicals, and we would never know. And I've seen that before. I've sent some of these to a lab to get tested, and they had straight Viagra in them. Sildenafil and a couple other meds. Subutamine was another one that I found. But I like to see if these do anything to my blood pressure, so I'm going to take my blood pressure before taking it. Just taking the old blood pressure here. 120/82 with an 88 heart rate. Okay, that's pretty normal for me. Okay. We have our red delicious surprise here. What do you think is going to happen? I didn't taste anything. I think this is a very well-made pill. I think this was made in a professional lab. It looks very, I mean, I keep saying the word professional. Someone who knew what they were doing made this, I think. So, I am tempted to think this probably is legit. It's probably just an herbal supplement. So it's probably not going to do anything. But we'll find out here soon. I love medication so much. This is so cool. What better way to spend a Sunday afternoon? Alright, well, while we're waiting for that to kick in, do you guys want to see something cool? These are my sleep caps that my company will bring into market soon. You can see magnesium glycinate there, L-theanine, melatonin. This is a sleep blend that I made myself through my clinical expertise and also trial and error. But I'm proud of it. I can't wait to actually help some people. It's been a dream of mine to make a supplement that's like not junk and actually has some science and, in this case, my personal experience to support it. So I'm really excited about that. I don't know if it's going to do well or not. Probably will. It'll probably sell out, but it's just a great accomplishment, I think. I'm really happy. I do not feel well. I do not feel well. My heart feels like it's beating out of my chest. I bet my heart rate went up. I felt incredibly tired. Like I could take 2 naps at once, if that makes any sense. I couldn't hold my attention on anything to save my life. Like it's not as bad as Yuhimbe. I hate the feeling of Yuhimbe, but this is not fun. Yeah, this is not a good time at all. I think what's happening is like it's raising my heart rate a little bit, and then in my mind I'm starting to get worried, and then it raises my heart rate even more. I think that's what's happening right now. My fingertips don't feel warm. In fact, they feel cold. So that would be like a sign of sildenafil, which is a vasodilator sometimes you find in pills like this. Sildenafil is the active ingredient in Viagra, and it can cause like kind of warm appendages, warm fingertips feeling because, you have all this blood rushing everywhere. But I definitely feel something, and it's not fun. Oh, and also my stomach feels like this whole area here. This whole area feels like it's like constricted. I don't know else how to describe that. And I've been burping too. It's like kind of like that's what it feels like. It feels like it's constricting and burping me. It hasn't even been an hour. I'd say it's probably been like 40 minutes. Okay, let's take my blood pressure and see if all this is in my head or not. Yep, 135 over 84, 113 heart rate. So the systolic went up 15 millimeters of mercury. Diastolic only went up 2 millimeters of mercury. That's negligible. And my heart rate, that went up, 15 beats per minute? Well, there's definitely something in there then. I don't think any of the things I read on there would do that. I think there's probably something else in there. And it's messing with my mouth too. I feel really, really dry in my throat. And there's no foaming going on here, but it feels really sticky and foamy inside my mouth. Yeah, there is definitely something in there for sure. Oh my gosh, dude. Like these sketchy, this isn't even a sketchy gas station pill. This is a whole new level. This is a sketchy foreign pill that you buy only at foreign grocery stores. This is crazy. I don't know if I'm going to send this one to the lab or not. We'll see. 2 hours later, and it's completely gone, which is really weird. And I have a lot of thoughts about this Prince Viagra. What happened was, like I mentioned, my stomach kind of felt constricted. My mouth, my saliva felt very thick. I wouldn't really call it a dry mouth, but that's what it was leaning towards. I was having trouble paying attention. My heart rate went up. My blood pressure went up. And I was also just like pacing back and forth. Like I just didn't know what to do with myself. I couldn't think of like something that I wanted to do. So I was just doing nothing, walking like a tiger in a cage at a zoo or something. So most, if not all of those are very common with something called a sympathomimetic medication. And the most tried and true, stereotypical, quintessential sympathomimetic is epinephrine, like an EpiPen. It's activating the sympathetic nervous system. Whenever you do activate that, essentially what just happened to me is what happens. But you would have more energy if that nervous system was being activated. Mine, I felt very tired as well. So this is very, very weird. But I don't think there was epinephrine in that because you can't take epinephrine orally. It wouldn't be absorbed. That's why there's injections of that. I don't know what's going on with this one. It wasn't sildenafil, at least I don't think so. I'm kind of curious though. Maybe I should send this to the lab. But does anyone else have any other guesses with everything I just said there? You know, all the symptoms. What do you think could actually be in this? This wasn't exactly a fun time, but it didn't last very long, so that's cool. And I got to experience it. Yay! Major thumbs down. This is absolutely no use. It just makes you feel weird for an hour. That's it. But I am happy to be, the greatest martyr in the medication world. I need to get a plaque that says that or something. All right, well, this is fun. The old Prince pills. We love to see it. Folks, stick around. I make all sorts of quirky little videos like this. And sometimes I even actually enjoy them.